I'm married, yes. Some people call that a relationship.
We've been together for about 3 years and a half now.
3 years and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Yes, I'm in a relationship. 2 years.
Yes, we do. We played the one I was just talking to you about, the river rafting game.
Which of the two? Which of you two is better?
She is. She's younger and more agile because, you know, iConnect, you're using your whole body to play. It's not with a controller. So she's more agile than me, so it's easier.
Yes, we play together. Little Big Planet and Portal 2 and Dance Central sometimes. Dance Central me, but a Little Big Planet and Portal, he's better.
Well, before when we were playing Lord of the Rings, we would play.
We would
I
play
played
that
like every day.
religiously. That
Yeah.
would be the game.
But we played like every day for, because I was in winter break from school, so just.
I don't buy the killer violent ones. I like the one with the iConnect that I really like is the river rafting, where you're in a raft and you're jumping up trying to grab these tokens to get points. That one's really cool. But I don't buy the violent, kill them, shoot them, beat them up ones.
I like puzzles and challenging games. I'm not really big into the killing or action. I like more strategy puzzle games. Like I used to like what's this? I forgot what Professor Layton. It's a puzzle game for the DS. I like that.
Not really first-person shooter, like third-person shooters, but mainly role-playing games. Yeah, that's fun. And strategy. I guess you can add that on.
Adventurous games, which does not include shooting. And like Tetris, arcade games, those games I like.
I don't know that I have a time frame, but it's somebody that's pretty consumed with video games. That's their main hobby, that when they're not working or doing something vital to life, that's what they're doing, is playing video games.
Somebody who plays games nonstop, doesn't sleep.
Religiously, yeah.
Yeah, doesn't care about school or their life or anything around them.
Or
'cause
everything
it's
just revolves.
around video games.
Yeah, even their life and work.
It's like a drug for them.
Okay, I'm a gamer to a point when like I enjoy playing my game, but not to the point that I won't go to sleep because I want to play.
And certainly there might be some people who are addicted and sit in front of the computer or sit in front of their game thing and play all day and all night, and that's all they do. I don't think that those people typically are in relationships, but those people would have had those problems with or without gaming. They either would have been addicted to Dungeons and Dragons and throwing the dice, because that's how it was in the 80s. Before games existed, those kinds of guys and girls were addicted to other stuff and were never in relationships because they have no social skills.
Oh, I definitely think they can. But if the video game is interfering with the relationship and there were no video games, there'd probably be something else that the person would turn to. It's probably a indication of a bad relationship, not the other way around. But it certainly is a tool that somebody can use to separate themselves from another person, to isolate themselves.
How did it make you feel?
Oh, you feel isolated and terrible. It's like you feel like the game is more important than you are. You know, how could this electronic game be more important than, you know, the relationship than me? But you feel that way.
Let's say we're gonna go out and do something, and then he tells me, "Oh yeah, I'll get ready in 10 minutes." But then 10 minutes later, 20 minutes later, 30 minutes later, he's like, "Yeah, 10 minutes later, 10 minutes later," and we're still home, not doing anything.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel mad. It gets me really mad. I am mad.
At first, I didn't like it because it's not that I didn't like it. I didn't understand why he would play so much. And at first, when we started dating, I wouldn't feel like comfortable. I wouldn't feel happy that he would play when I was there. But now it's like I understand he likes to play, and when it's time for us, it's time for us. When we're just there, we're not doing anything, and I don't want to do anything. He plays, and it's okay with me. It's not a big deal. It's fine. Yeah.
When we look at it, technology is only the smaller blame compared to everything else, when really the person has their own will to say what they want to do, their own motive to say, oh, I want to do this, or I want to grow in my relationship, or I want to play video games. So they're taking the two and putting it into their own mind and trying to pick, and a lot of times they come out picking the video game over the relationship.
And I'm going to end with this in terms of relationships. Khalil Gibran said it best. In your togetherness, there should be spaces. So eat bread together, but not from the same loaf. Drink together, but not from the same cup, because one tree does not grow in the shade of another. Give him his space, your space, do what you like, let him game, come back together. Wonderful. Now, if he's doing it 12 or 14 or 16 hours, the problem isn't gaming. The problem is he just doesn't love you anymore. It's that simple.
Women probably use their phone as much as guys play games. And with me, I think my wife uses her phone much more than I play video games.
What kind of stuff does she use her phone for?
Facebook, a lot. She uses Facebook. She got addicted to Farmville on Facebook, if you know Farmville. And it's addictive because you plant crops and you have to tend to them and water them and fertilize them and harvest them. And if you don't, they die and you lose points. So it kind of forces you to continue playing the game. And we would be about to go to bed at night, and she's like, I said, let's put the computer away already. And she goes, I've got to gather my turnips or they're going to rot. And I'm like, but finally she got the mansion, enough money to buy a mansion on her Farmville, and then she was satisfied and she stopped playing.
All right, I have a Galaxy One.
What kind of games do you play?
Well, at the moment I'm playing Draw Something nonstop. I play Word Feud, I play chess, and I play this game called Drug Lords, where I get to sell drugs and make money out of
She's a
it.
drug dealer.
And on my phone is like almost every day. Yeah. I play Tetris, Bejeweled. Those games that you play with friends, Words with friends, Scramble with friends, Chess with friends, and yeah, that's fun.